bring your chin up just a little bit. Right there's good. Hold that right there. A little bit of a push. There it is. All right. Your neck feels better?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I had a headache. It's gone.
It's gone, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
When I came in, I had a headache. I don't feel it now.
Good. So first of all, where do you feel a lot of the discomfort at right now, today?
I know, right here.
Right up in the neck area? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I know you said we get the neck pain. The lower back, where do you typically feel the lower back pain at?
Right. Right here.
More towards the center area, right? And then the numbiness that you mentioned before, you said that you feel like that kind of goes from the mid back and then it kind of radiates up.
Yeah. All the way up.
All the way up to the top. All right. And then you said that it's kind of the more activity you do, the more you start to feel it.
Yeah, it gets tingly.
You said what?
It gets tingly.
Tingly? Okay. So let's figure out what's going on. So we have the x-rays. We've obviously seen that there's some issues on pretty much every part of the spine here. But we're going to kind of take a look at what's going on today and we'll see what we're going to work on today, okay? Mm-hmm. All right. I'm trying to remember, you said, have you had any accidents or traumas in the past?
Yes.
What was like the major one that you remember?
Well, I had so many, but you know what? Now, I didn't mention this, but when I was like 8 years old, I got run over by a car.
Really?
So I guess that's the first thing that happened.
Yeah.
And then 7 years ago, I fell.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when my neck went like...
Oh,
And
shoot.
then maybe like 3 years ago, a little more than 3 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
I fell down the stairs
Mm-hmm.
and I hit my low back.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, the one that you said, first of all, when you got ran over by a car, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, when you say you got ran over, like, did they just run over your leg or, like...
I guess they threw me and then my hand ended up under the car.
Oh, shoot.
So I burned, like, you can see I have a big old mark in here in my arm.
On the arm there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's smaller, but it
You
used
can
to
still
be.
see some of the scars and stuff like that.
And then I fell like twice in the shower, so.
Oh, wow. Okay. You just slipped and fell, or?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But they were like big, you know, like.
Uh-huh, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, it's just the accumulation of stuff. I always tell people it's the straw that breaks the camel's back, you know. You get run over by a car, that's one straw. You know, you fall from a tree, that's another straw. You know, you sit at a desk for hours on end, that's another straw. And it's just all these accumulations start to happen. And then all of a sudden, boom, now we're here, we have a lot of problems, we have some issues. And so it takes years for us to develop these issues. It's going to take some time to get you back where we need you to be. Yeah, so right there's that lower back. That's where we're seeing that. First things first, right on this neck here. 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So we have T5, I'm sorry, C5, C6, and then 5, which is the worst of the two. 5, 6. 6 on that one. I'm going to tilt you over to the side here. Here's T3, 4, 3, 4. Any soreness on those? 3 right there. Okay. And then this lower back here. I'm going to tilt you back right on over here. There's that 5 again. 4. Okay. One more time on that 5. 4. Okay. Right there. All right. So that L5 does not move very well. When I tilt you back like that, it should kind of glide forward. When I tilt you back, it should glide forward.
Okay.
When I'm tilting you back, it doesn't move as much at all, actually.
So just stop moving. That's remember I told you last time, like, if I don't move, it doesn't hurt, so I just stop moving.
Right, yeah. And that's
the reason why.
And that's the hard part. Is a lot of times people, they kind of fool themselves into thinking, oh, I think I'm okay because the pain, I don't feel it anymore. But they don't realize that they don't feel it because they stopped doing things to aggravate it. And so that's not necessarily the best thing for us, is to not move. It's just you have to get that corrected, so then that way you can go back to your normal movement and normal routine. And you said going to the gym and exercising, that's been a struggle for you, right?
Yeah, because it gets numb.
It gets numb, yeah. All right, so C6 right over here. I'm going to bring you back just a little bit. And I'm gonna bring it down here. Perfect. There you go. All right, so just relaxing your chin here, relax the neck. There you go, just like that. So all you gotta do is just relax that shoulder for me. And then I'm gonna have you just bring your chin up just a little bit. Right there's good. Hold that right there, a little bit of a push. There it is. All right. You feel that? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Bring up the arm for me. Good. All right, so I want to get you walking it off a little bit, then we're going to do your lower back, okay? All right, so just kind of move around. Movement's going to help the process here, because when you move, can keep walking back and forth if you can. But when you're moving back and forth and you're getting some walking in, it's pushing out some of the inflammation there. And as we push out some of the inflammation, that's going to help us to get pressure off of that joint, pressure off of that nerve, okay? Right on your L5 right there. I'm going to roll you just a little bit. I won't drop you, okay? I'm going to roll you the whole unit. I don't want to twist or crank you. I'm going to roll you as a whole unit. Just kind of put some push traction on that shoulder here, going upwards. A little bit of a push right there, okay? Drop that shoulder, relax. There you go, just like that. And as you relax, a little bit of a push. There you are. One piece, a little bit more. There's it. Okay, good. All right, coming up. Keep walking, swinging the arms for me. I want you to swing the arms. There you go. All right. Now with that lower back, how are we feeling on that? Good. Okay. Again, just relax on that shoulder for me. There you go. Drop in there. Perfect. Let it go. There's the rest of it. Good. All right. So I want you to start moving, okay? I want you to start walking on a regular basis, because your body's been compensating for the years, and it creates a lot of stress throughout it. Now, when we're getting those joints back into position, walking is going to help to undo some of that stress. So basically, it's almost like we put a key into the spine. We've unlocked it, and now as you get walking, get some movement in it, it's going to start to undo some of that stress, okay? So 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, I want you to start walking, get some movement, and get used to swinging the arms. The swinging of the arms is going to allow your rib cage to start moving back and forth here, getting the movement in the spine and the mid-back, your neck as well, okay? There you go, perfect. Oh, this one, there you are. All right, so your spine leans out to the side here, so we're gonna try to close that down on that T3 here, okay? 1, 2, 3. Bring your arms down to the floor. And there you are. Now this one might be a little sore. I can tell there's a little more swelling in this area. So we're gonna see if I can close that down. There you are. All right, breathing in. Let it go. Relaxing the belly down. Let your shoulders relax. Again, one more. Oh, there you go. One more time, breathing in. Let it go. Dropping the shoulders. Oh man, that's really tight in there. Drop, drop, drop. Let it go. Okay, that is where it's the most stuck, I can tell. Yeah, take your time. Take your time. Take your time, especially going from bottom and up. Like, you get dizzy a lot of times. Mm-hmm. You do? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Take your time. Hopefully, if we can get some pressure off of the neck, that dizziness will start to reduce there. Okay, but I think it's going to take us some time. Okay, so take your time. No rush. That's very common. A lot of times, people they stop doing anything. But you need movement to keep those joints healthy. So when you stop moving, when you stop doing activities, then those joints, they get more worn out because they start getting dehydrated. There's no fluid going into them. And that's where the degeneration comes in.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to happen, you're running ahead.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, so how's that mid-back doing? How are you feeling on there?
Good.
Is it? Okay, good.
My neck feels better.
Your neck feels better?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I had a headache, it's gone.
It's gone, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
When I came in, I had a headache. I don't feel it now.
Good. Good. It's a good start for today. Let me take a look if we're going to work on this more, or if that's going to be it for today, and see where we're leaving it. Sometimes we just have to take what the body's willing to give us, and then when you come back in next time, we'll see if we can get a little more. Because we got some movement on that mid-back, but I can tell there's still more in there. But sometimes you just kind of chisel it a little bit, and the next time you a little bit more, and then the next time a little bit more, and then after that, we just continue until we start getting more and more pressure off of that joint, off of those nerves, and then your body can start to function better. It's looking pretty good here. So the more movement, like I said, you're pushing out some of that inflammation, okay? The other thing is too, we're doing a lot of work to the spine. So you're feeling the movement in the joints as we get those joints moving. So your body, just like if you go to the gym, you start working out again, your body can feel those sore. So with those adjustments, you can feel some soreness. Ice is your best friend. 15 to 20 minutes, get that ice pack, put a paper towel around it, ice those areas that you might feel some discomfort, okay? It's a journey. We're putting change into the body, so we have a change in your outcome, okay? The last thing is, how's your water intake? You drink a lot of water? Okay, we'll keep that up. We need to hydrate those joints, get some lubrication into those joints so that those joints will start to move freely, okay? All right, so that's gonna be it for today. Any questions for me?
No.
Okay, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I think we're gonna get some great results for you. Okay, so keep up the good work.
Thank you.